you've heard of Snog, Marry, Avoid?
Ugh, don't want to play that game. Disgusting.
All right. Well, I was going to say it was between us three, me, Kieran, and Adam, but no. The new game is Drive It, Buy It, Pie It.
Wow. Here we go.
Yeah. So
I'm looking forward.
What that basically means is, so Drive It is Snog. So Snog, like you drive the car for one day.
Yeah. For one day. Okay.
Well, one session.
One session. Okay.
One practice session, we'll say.
Yeah.
Buy it. You can't ever drive it, but you buy the shell and you put it in your house somewhere.
Okay, so it's just how it looks.
Yeah, just how it looks. And Pie it, I don't know, just crash it. Give it a large stroll, he'll destroy it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Lance, safety car.
Take our cars.
Yes. Cool. So Kieran has been putting in some pictures of cars. So the first one we have.
You're going to have to, because I don't actually have that. Yes,
Scroll down. Yes.
I've got them.
Cool. So the first three we have for Drive It, Buy It, Pie It. We have the Williams F14B, which is a lovely car. Adrian Newey designed, I think. Yep. The Jordan 191.
Yep.
I think this was not the championship winning Jordan, but it is still a Jordan. And then the Lotus 79, which is probably one of the most iconic cars. You see Ayrton Senna was driving it in Monaco. Came second in the Monaco Grand Prix. He actually would have won it, but Prost asked for the race to be disqualified early. Okay. And fun fact...
He's absolutely on fire today.
Prost is Prost. So in that championship, I think it's 1979 or something. One of those years, whatever. Yeah, Lotus 79, obviously 1979. So Prost was winning, but it was raining, and Ayrton Senna and also another car behind him, I can't remember who it was both catching him at like a crazy rate of knots. Like Senna was catching him at like 2 seconds a lap. He's in a Lotus that was like a mid car. He was a relatively young driver. It's like Max Verstappen when he was driving in Brazil, like unbelievable talent.
Yeah.
So Prost calls for the Grand Prix to be disqualified early, ended early. And at the time, the FIA and the presidents in charge were like so super biased towards Prost. So they would do anything that Prost would ask. Like Prost won a world championship later down the line where he shouldn't have won it. But basically they disqualified Senna from a race for no reason and gave it to Prost. But basically, because they were French. So Prost pulls over to the side. The race wasn't being red flagged, by the way. He just pulls over to the side, down the pitch straight in Monaco. Senna drives past. They complete another lap. And then they red flag the race. And then they end the race. And then they take it back a lap for no reason. They just take it back a lap, give Prost the win. But because they hadn't completed 75% of the points, Prost gets half points for that Grand Prix, which meant that he only got 7.5 or no 5.5 or something. He got 0.5 or something. End of the season comes. This was there was still 10 races left in the season. End of the season comes. Prost loses the world championship by half a point. And if he just decided to stay and complete that Grand Prix, he would have won a world championship. But because he decided to end it early and instead of coming second and got half a point, he lost the world championship to, try and guess who.
Oh, no idea.
Niki Lauda.
Oh, okay.
Niki Lauda, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Niki Lauda won the world championship from Prost by half a point in the final race of the season.
Oh.
Prost would have won it if he didn't just pull over and quit. Yeah.
Karma is a bitch.
Yes. Yeah. So, okay.
I'm going to go first because you have...
Drive it, buy it, pie it.
You have all the knowledge in your mind. All I see there is 3 cars.
Okay. Yeah.
You give me a bit of background there.
Yeah.
But I very much... Thank you for that. But I'm just basically doing it on how they look.
Yeah,
really.
okay.
In my mind, that's... And to be fair, you said Senna in the Lotus. So I'm going to buy that one.
You're going to buy the Senna Lotus?
I want the Senna Lotus.
Yeah.
I want that in my house. That's
cool.
That's the cool... That would be so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I'll drive the Williams because driving a Williams would be amazing. It's such an iconic brand and just driving a Williams would be amazing. Yeah. And I'm getting rid of the Jordan. That can be driven by Stroll.
Yeah.
And also it's green, so that it's perfect for his Aston Martin look. So yeah, that would be mine. Why? What would yours be?
So annoyingly, it's the same. So I would go the 1979. I think it's a gorgeous car, but I think that'd be a nightmare. Manual, old car. They have a turbo in them, so they would literally just spool up a load of like power and just slide off.
Yeah.
So I would never be able to even drive that around the lap.
Yeah.
The Williams F14B is actually one of the like most gizmoed up cars possible. So it had traction control.
Oh wow!
It had the first ever version of like active suspension. It had a proper working manual, automatic gearbox. Sorry, and all that sort of stuff.
Cool.
It was an unbelievable car. It was like head and shoulders above everything.
Okay.
And I think with all of those assistants, I might be able to drive it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drive that one.
That gives you the most help.
Yeah, and I actually don't really know much about the Jordan, so I'm going to bin the Jordan.
Perfect.
Cool.
Perfect. On to the next.
On to the next one. Right. So drive it, buy it, pie it. You've got the McLaren MP4 27. I want to say it's the 2012 McLaren. I want to say it looks like the 2012 one because it's got the step, not the step nose, but the raised nose.
Oh, he's made this one tricky.
The Ferrari. Oh, this is a tough one. He's done the Ferrari 2002. But the W10 Mercedes, interesting. So 2019.
Not the W11.
No, that's the 2019 Mercedes, the 2002 Ferrari. Oh, I like how you did this. I can see the thought process behind this. So you've done like probably the 2012 McLaren, which was one of their fastest cars, but they sort of bottled it. 2002, which was probably one of their most successful cars, but it actually wasn't the fastest they've ever done. The 2004 was faster. And then the W10, which is one season before the actual fastest W11.
Yeah.
But it was still quite dominant, but it wasn't quite. So I like what you've done there.
That's cool.
This is so tough.
You can go first.
This is so tough. So the MP427, the 2012 Mercedes, I think is like McLaren is like the nicest looking car. I think I'd have to.
The McLaren.
I love the Vodafone Silver McLaren.
Okay.
I genuinely want to have a Vodafone Silver McLaren in my house. So I'm going to go drive the 2002 Ferrari.
Okay.
Because I can't bring myself to bin that.
I can't believe he's done this.
I'm driving the 2002 Ferrari.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy the McLaren MP427.
Man.
I'm going to drive it, buy it, and I'm going to pie the W10 Mercedes.
Fuming about that one.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Really?
So wrong.
You think that's wrong?
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm buying the Ferrari to have it in my house.
Yeah.
Because it's a Ferrari.
Okay.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
I'm driving the Mercedes because it's probably the second quickest car
of all time.
Yeah,
it's up there.
And it's probably probably the easiest to drive. I mean, it's probably fast, but like it'll give you probably again the most help, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm getting rid of the silver redling is an absolutely terrible look.
I hate it. Don't like the McLaren.
I don't like. No.
I think it's the nicest looking cars like almost ever.
Really? No.
Yeah.
Don't like that. This is unusual for us. We don't normally really disagree.
No, that is
This is unusual for us. Yeah. I'm going Ferrari in my house. I'm driving that Mercedes. Also, I'm a Mercedes fan.
Yeah.
And getting rid of that Vodafone.
Okay. Right, round 3.
Even though I do know how good that Vodafone, how good that McLaren was, I do know.
Yeah. I've just seen the next ones for drive it, buy it. These are terrible. These are absolutely terrible. So
this is horrendous.
Drive it, buy it, pie it. We've got the Ensign N179. We're going to flash a picture up for anyone who's seen this on TikTok. But I don't even know how to even describe that car. It's got like it's got like a front wing with like 3 air intakes in the front wing.
These are Formula 1 cars.
They're all Formula 1.
But they don't even look like Formula 1 cars.
What are these like?
They look like
they're like the 70s and 80s. Yeah. Because the thing is, back in the 70s, they didn't have wind tunnels. So they didn't have similar like data to build the cars around.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So they would just try stuff.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. This is actually awful.
So, are you just going off how they look here on this one?
I don't know anything about them, so yeah. I'm going off how they look. But I'm gonna. So you got the Ensign N179. We got the Liger JS5 with like some like a tunnel in its like
a tunnel on its roof.
It's got like a giraffe neck thing in its roof,
like a swan neck.
Yeah. No idea what that's about. And we got the March 711. That's a shop. We've got.
Is it
711? Is that American?
Is that there you go. Yeah, 711. Yeah, something like that.
With the March 711, which, to be fair, doesn't look the worst.
It looks awful. It looks like a hammerhead shark.
It does. It looks like a hammerhead shark. Adam, I'll let you go first on this one.
Oh, okay. I'll buy the red one, the March 711, because it it looks the most, even though it looks like a hammerhead shark, probably looks the most aerodynamic there for me, I think.
Yeah.
I also like the red. I think the red's cool. That's as much as I can say about that to make that the one I buy.
Yeah.
I'm going to drive the March 711 because I want to know what it's like to have that big thing above my head.
Wait, do you mean the Liger JS?
Oh, sorry. The Liger JS5. Sorry, yeah. The Liger JS5, the blue and white one.
You're gonna drive that.
I'm going to drive that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to know what it's. Yeah, it looks like a go-kart, and it does look like.
Yeah.
And then the ends, yeah, I guess I'll throw away that other one.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's a good one, though, because that's hard. I don't know what these are.
Yeah, these are all terrible. These are absolutely shocking. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit rogue here with this one. So,
I feel like this isn't going to be that rogue, but
no, it is going to be rogue. So, I'm going to have the March 711 on my roof.
On your roof.
I'm going to have it on the ceiling upside down because I feel like it's kind of flat and I feel like it could just sit along the ceiling.
Interesting.
Actually, no. Okay, I changed my mind. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the Liger JS5 on my ceiling because that giraffe neck you can hang clothes from.
Very clever.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do.
If you need to maybe dry some clothes or something, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to...
That was so random.
I'm going to crash the Mark 711 because I feel like I have the best chance of survival crashing that one. Because it's so long at the front.
Why are you in it?
I wanted to crash it.
Oh, because it's that bad.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's so long at the front, I feel like, and it feels a bit more protected around the cockpit. So I'm going into a wall in that.
Cool.
Finally, I'll drive the N179 and I'm still going to purposely crash it.
Oh, cool.
While I drive it.
Yeah.
Because that car just deserves to go and die.
It needs to be in a bush.
That car should not be around.
So we don't know anything about these cars. However, they could still be they could be really good.
No, we would know about them if they were good.
Okay, fair enough.
I am a strong believer of if a car looks fast, it usually is also fast.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Nice, Kieran. These are cool.
Finally, we've got the last three. Thank you, Kieran, for setting these up.
Yes. It was a last minute.
Last minute one, yeah.
Yeah, I asked him, so he's
drive it,
kindly.
buy it, pie it. Drive it, buy it, pie it. Williams, 2024. Stake, 2024. Visa Cash App Racing Bulls, 2024.
This is hard. This is good. This is hard.
This is a tough one.
What are your first initial? Don't tell me what they are, but just what
I
your
think I know which one I want to pie.
Okay.
I think I know which one I want to pie.
Yeah.
I think I know my list.
Okay.
Of three.
I think I know. Yeah, I think I know mine too.
Interesting.
I think.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, this is an up-to-date one.
Yes, this is the
2024.
Shall I go first? Because I think I know mine.
Yes, and then hopefully that helps me with my one.
So drive it. I'm going with the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. It's the fastest one out of all of them.
Okay.
I'm going with that one.
Yeah.
Buy it. I'm going with the Williams.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Duracell.
Yeah.
And pie it. I'm going with the steak.
Okay. Mine was going to be the same.
Yours is the same.
Mine was going to be the same because having a Williams in your house would be so cool. Driving the fastest car is the Visa, and then the steak is a bit ugly and a bit slow. So
yeah.
That's what I was going to go as well.
I like that.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, same thing.